This tiny piece of paper is the most powerful marketing lesson you'll ever learn. And most people don't even realize that they have one buried in their wallet. Most brands, they're like $1 bills, common, forgettable, but the $2 bill, that's different. That's rare. And if you want to stand out in your industry, that is exactly what you need to be. The number one mistake businesses, entrepreneurs, and personal brands make, they think they just need to be better. Better ads, better website, better pitch. But the truth, better is boring. Different is unforgettable. Better is boring. Different is unforgettable. So, when I was a W-2 television executive for over 20 years, I helped create, launch, develop, produce shows like 60 Days In, Intervention, Duck Dynasty, shows that hooked millions of viewers. And it wasn't luck. It was strategy. Those shows, they had a hook. Something so unique, intriguing, and impossible to ignore that you had to tune in. And guess what? The same rule applies to your brand. So that's why I created the H.O.O.K, H-O-O-K framework that I launched this past weekend. 4 steps to stand out and make yourself unforgettable. So, whether you're building a brand, whether you're selling a product, or pitching your next client, this is how you get remembered. So here's the H.O.O.K framework. H. Oh, by the way, at the end, there'll be a link that you can get this framework yourself. I'll have a link below so you can get all of this. But while you're listening, I'm going to go through it. So the H.O.O.K framework. H. Headline first. Reality television taught me one thing. If your title does not pop, no one watches. So think 60 Days In, instantly in. What's your headline? What is your why should people care moment? What is yours? Why should people care? O. Own your edge. The best brands, they're polarizing. You need an edge. Duck Dynasty, it leaned into its uniqueness and became a phenomenon. Are you embracing what makes you different? Or are you watering it down? And the second O, open the story loop. People stay engaged when they need to know what happens next. Think of the best cliffhangers in television. Your brand's messaging, it should do the same. You want people coming back for the answer. And then K, you gotta keep them coming back. You ever wonder why people binge watch Netflix? I mean, you probably know yourself, but it's not by accident. Your content, your message, your brand, it all has to create an emotional connection so people want more from you. Think about the most iconic brands, Nike, Apple, Dos Equis. What do they all have? They have a hook. Nike slogan, just do it. If most businesses had a slogan, it would be overthink it, doubt it, and eventually forget about it. Apple was on the brink of failure until they rebranded with Think Different, a powerful hook that transformed them into a global phenomenon and one of the most valuable companies in the world. And Dos Equis, they took a boring beer and made it legendary with, repeat with me, the most interesting man in the world. I'm not an actor, sorry. That is the power of a hook. So here's my question for you. What is your $2 bill? What's that rare, unforgettable thing that makes you stand out? If you don't know it yet, hey, I got you covered. So comment H.O.O.K below, and I am going to DM you my free standout checklist. 10 questions to find your hook. So the standout checklist, 10 questions to find your hook. And if you're serious about building a brand that attracts the right audience, the right deals, and the right opportunities, grab the checklist. And by joining or by downloading the checklist, you're gonna join the You Unscripted waitlist today. It's a new program I'm coming out. It's exciting. I can't wait to release it. And for now, just join the waitlist, all right? Well, what are you waiting for? Come on, let's make you unforgettable. Let's go.